getting interesting. We're getting creative here. Fall Brawl. Okay. What do you want people? What do you want kids to get out of Fall Brawl? You come here, you watch, you coach. What are you looking for?
It's a great kickoff tournament of the season. It's a growing tournament. I mean, they've got this venue now. It used to be at Staley High School. It was great there, but Hy-Vee Arena, it's awesome venue.
I'm going to be honest with you. This is like, they had a 2003 D1 NCAAs here.
Yeah.
They didn't have the floor like this.
Right, it was a little bit bigger then, and I've heard they're going to have the Stampede here, which it was actually right next door the past few years. So great venue. It's a great opportunity for kids in this area where you don't have a lot of good preseason tournaments. They can come in here, get national level talent. There's kids from multiple states here. See kids from Illinois. Nebraska brings down some great crews. Iowa comes in. Even see kids from Tuttle, Oklahoma in here. And you can tell that just by the amount of coaches that are out here recruiting, college coaches. Great event. Great way to kind of kick off the season for some of the kids and kind of see, I guess, who's some of the tougher kids in the Midwest kind of are.
Okay, so, you had an interesting path. You were a junior college All-American and an NCAA finalist in Division II, right?
I was an All-American.
All-American in D2, right?
Yeah.
So you get it, right? You get it more than most parents do with recruiting. You got a kid who's at Air Force Academy now.
Yes, I do.
How do you let your kids find that? I was talking to Chad from Blue Chip, and he was telling me, he's in the recruiting process right now, and I think it's hard for a lot of people. Everybody thinks their kid's D1 or bust. How do you let your kid find their level, and how'd you let them gravitate to Air Force?
What I always say is find the program that fits you. Not just the kid's great, the wrestling's great, but also what are you going to do after you get done with wrestling? Are you going to what's your long-term goals? So like just speaking for my own son, we looked at what's the long-term plan. You're still in a school that's wrestling Big 12, but what's going to help you achieve your goals outside of wrestling? And I think that's a big important part is finding the right program for the right kids. I've been fortunate enough. I've coached national teams on both the Kansas side and Missouri side. I've got a pretty good network of coaches, but it's mainly finding the coach and the program and the school. It's kind of all of those three things. And is this kid going to fit within those things to be able to achieve their goals both as an athlete as well as a human being?
That's a pretty good answer. I would like, more parents to get it like you, but I think that you had to do it to get it, didn't you?
I've been coaching probably 25 years or so I've been around a lot. Let's just say I've probably made some bad decisions with some kids. So it's just like as a wrestler, you make some bad choices and then you learn and grow. And I think as a coach, I've probably learned and grown over the years. And I think I've got a lot of it figured out, but it's one of those things you're still always learning and hoping that, you're involved with these kids nowadays from whenever they're 8 years old up till they're, either going off to college, and you're kind of with them along that whole path, and they trust in you. And so as a coach, especially if you're coaching elite level athletes, that's probably part of your job it's not just showing technique, it's helping them to achieve their goals in life. And that's probably the part that I feel more proud of the older I get that I didn't probably feel as much whenever I was younger, is making sure that these guys are hitting their goals whatever they are, not just on the mat but in life and everything. Because if you're good and consistent in everything, you're going to be a good wrestler, you're going to be a good human being, and you're going to make good choices. And that's ultimately, I think, what every coach wants to have happen. And that's where it becomes easy for kids to be recruitable kids.